Multiplication of decimals and mixed decimals using lattice multiplication.
What is 5/10 times 3/10? 1.5 or 1 5/10. When multiplying decimals, multiply the way you multiply whole numbers. Then count the number of decimal places in the factors and make sure the products has the same number of decimal places. Here is an example why the product of decimals must have the same number of decimal places as there are in the factors. Think of how you multiply decimal fractions. Change each decimal into a decimal fraction and then multiply the result. 3/10 times 41/100 equals 3 times 41 over 10 times 100. That is equal to 123 over 1,000. In decimal form, that is 123 thousandths. Count the number of decimal places in the factors to find the number of the decimal places in the product. 3/10 has one decimal place times 42 hundredths with 2 decimal places. The answer is 123 thousandths with 3 decimal places. You can multiply tenths or 1 decimal place by hundredths or 2 decimal places. So, the product is in thousands. Step 3. Moving from right to left, count the same number of decimal places in the products as in the factors. Put the decimal point after the needed number of the decimal places. In 1 42 hundredths, there are 2 decimal places times 6 hundredths with another 2 decimal places. The answer is 852. Now, there are 4 decimal places in the factors. We only have 3 digits in our product. What shall we do next? If there are 4 decimal places, we will add 0. Why was 0 placed after the decimal point and not after the digit 2? That's right. You may also use lattice multiplication to find the product of 32 9/10 and 4 7/100. Observe how the digits along each diagonal are added to find the digits of the product. First, we will create a box with the same number of the digits in our factors. We have 3, 2, 9 or 32 9/10 at the top, then 4, 0, 7 or 4 and 700ths at the right side. Then we will create a diagonal line. Now, let us multiply first 7 to all of the digits at the top. 7 times 9 equals 63, right? 3 and 6 to the left. Next, 7 times 2 equals 14, right? 4 to the right and 1 to the left. Next, 7 times 3 equals 21, right? 1 to the right and right 2 to the left. Next, let's go to 0. 0 times 9 equals 0. 0 times 2 equals 0. 0 times 3 equals 0. So, since the answer is 0, no need to write 0 in the left. Next, let's go to 4. 4 times 9 equals 36, right? 6 to the right and 3 to the left. 4 times 2 equals 8, right? 8. Then leave it blank, or you may also write 0. Next, 4 times 3 equals 12, right? 2 to the right and 1 to the left. Next step, we have already the products here. Now, we will add the digits in the diagonal line. So, 3, or you bring down 3. Next, 0 plus 6. 0 plus 6 plus 4 equals 10. Write 0, carry 1. 6 plus 0 plus 1 plus 1 equals 9. Next, 3 plus 8 plus 2 equals 30. Right? 3, carry 1. Next, 2 plus 1 equals 3. Then bring down 1. Now, look at the decimal point where they intersect. Notice that the decimal point of the product is located along the diagonal line where the lines through the decimal points intersect. There are 3 decimal places in the factors. So, there are also 3 decimal places in the product. Hence, 32 and 9/10 times 40 and 700ths equals 133 and 903 thousandths.
Let's have another example. Multiply 51 and 3/10 and 46 and 2/10. So first we will create a box with the same number of digits of our factors. So we have 5, 1, and 3, or that is 51 and 3/10, times 4, 6, 2, or that is 46 and 2/10. Then we will create a diagonal line here, next, next, and next, and next. Now we will multiply the first digit of the multiplier to the digits in the multiplicand. So we have 2 times 3 equals 6. So I will write 6 here to the right and 0 to the left. Next, 2 times 1 equals 2. So that is 2, and I'll write 0. Next, 2 times 5 equals 10. I write 0 to the right and 1 to the left. Next, I will multiply the digit of the multiplicand or multiplier to the digits in the multiplicand. So 3 times or 6 times 3 equals 18. So write 8 and 1. Next, 6 times 1 equals 6. So write 6 to the right and 0 to the left. Next, 6 times 5 equals 30. So write 0 here and 3. Now, I will multiply 4 to the digits of the multiplicand. So 4 times 3 equals 12. Write 2 and 1. 4 times 1 equals 4. So we have 4 and 0. Then 4 times 5 equals 20. So write 0 and 2. Remember, class, that these zeros are just the placeholder. So after getting the product, we will add the digits inside this diagonal. So 6, bring down 6. Next is 8 plus 2 is 10. So we have 0 here, then carry 1. Next, 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 6 equals 10. So write 0, then carry 1. Next, 1 plus 1 plus 4 plus 1 equals 7. So write 7. Next, add 0 plus 0 plus 3 equals 3. Then bring down 2. So where do this decimal point meet? So they meet here, or they met here, then the decimal point is between these two zeros. Hence, 51 and 3/10 times 46 and 2/10 is equal to 2,370 and 6/100.
Can you show how to find the product of 12 and 8/10 and 3 and 14/100 by using lattice multiplication? Very good.
Remember, class, that any method will do to get the product of decimals and mixed decimals. The product of decimals must have the same number of decimal places as there are in the factors. For your assignment, use lattice multiplication to find each product. I have 45 and 8/10 times 1 and 23/100 and 37/100 times 8/100. That's all for today. Please like, share, and subscribe to watch more videos. Thank you for watching.